All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Heather Marie Show. So today on the Heather Marie Show, I have Q Major. He is an instrumentalist. I've heard him do hip hop and R&B. He's a multi genre. He's very talented. I've seen him perform at multiple events, at the Sickle Cell event, and also I just went to the Shiloh album release party, and he was performing there, and so we definitely linked up, and that's why I've got him here today.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm so happy to have you here. So, thank you for coming on the show today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my real name is Quintarian White, but my stage name is Q Major the Violinist. So I started playing the violin when I was 7. I've been playing for about 16 years now. I was classically trained for about 10 and a half of those years, and then I've been playing professionally since about 2021. Yeah, yeah. I'm born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana, too. So yeah.
Nice, nice. Shouts out to Shreveport. I have a special name for Shreveport. I call it the SBC, Shreveport Bossier City.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like we really kind of grouped together for.
Yeah, it's like the Twin Cities, Twin Cities. But yeah, I love Shreveport. And I'm local in the area too. So I'm out here in the SBC Shreveport Bossier City. I currently live in Bossier, but I'm always in Shreveport. I mean, I'm in Shreveport pretty much every day. So tell me a little bit about the music. What got you into music?
What really got me into it's crazy because like I said, when I started playing at 7, I was just real curious. So my dad started getting me on the violin after I would just like show and peak like interest in it when I was younger. After that, I didn't really start, I guess, playing covers and stuff till maybe like 6th grade. Like it's crazy. My first cover was Fireworks by Katy Perry. I was only playing like classical music for the longest. And then I just got a sparked interest. It was like, I listened to a lot of these popular songs on the radio. And I'm like, what do they sound like, if they were played on instruments? So I would look up videos and I would search a song. I'd be like Fireworks by Katy Perry. And I'd be like on violin or played on the violin. And I just hope somebody like recorded or something. And I see other people that play the violin do that. And it kind of just gave me more motivation to like learn like the popular music that I listen to on a day-to-day basis on other instruments. And that just kind of like gravitated towards like just like after high school and college when I started like making my own original music in about 2022. Yeah.
That's always a good feeling when you well, you've been through many transitions. So you were classically trained, and then from different things that you were listening to and getting inspired by on the radio, you started going with those artists and learning their songs, and then from there you developed into your own artist where you're creating your own songs, and that's just an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it is just to really like, make your own body of work. Like you play other people's, songs for so long. And that's really a blessing to be able to learn how to play other people's music that well because they've already put a lot of work into theirs. And to see you, be able to put in that same amount of work into your own original body of work. Yeah, it's something nice to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we do have a track here. I would like to play some music for you. Do you want to play? Which one do you want to play first?
You can do the Resurgence one. That's the
okay. Okay, so we're gonna play your original track, Resurgence, first.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate that.
So tell me what inspired that song?
So me and my bro Ashton, so he's one of the co-producers on this track. Shout out to my bro Ashton. Um, so me and him, I think it was like last year around, I can't think, maybe July or August. We were just chilling and we were at his crib and we were outside for a little bit, just just messing around and all that. And then we got into the crib and we started to just kind of like play on the piano, just come up with different like melodies and stuff. And we were trying out different I guess sounds and presets on the keyboard. We were playing like on this Arturia keyboard. It was kind of like I think about 64 keys, and I was playing these chords. I think most of them is like A, C, and something else. And when I played them, he started to mess around with the presets, and he played this certain preset, and it was kind of like a dreamy vibe. And I was like, okay, this is mostly kind of like lo-fi, and I was really into like that type of music at the time because it's really kind of like somber, really like ambient, kind of like almost like a cinematic type of feel. So I started playing those chords, and after we kind of got like a bassist, we kind of got the chords going. I started to play like some, violin harmonies over it. And I'm a real big stacker when it comes to like original music. So I'm always gonna stack layers on top of layers. So that's kind of what I did with that one. I was starting to maybe like some real low, rich tones first, and then that's when I got to the higher notes and the higher registers towards like the middle of the song, because that was kind of like the climactic parts. So it was basically kind of like I guess kind of like a journey through like the woods or something, basically kind of like a magical vibe, really resurgent. It's kind of like it really means like rebirth, like a new journey, new chapter. And I feel like that's kind of like really where I'm heading in life, just kind of with these new things that's coming up. So yeah.
Absolutely. No, I could hear the different layers in there because it would start with the low one. Da,
Yeah.
da, 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 and it would keep going, and you could feel so it's building and it's building.
Not to
You know,
make feel
yeah.
invited in the song. I don't want to start off with something like too abrupt to where people don't feel like invited. They're kind of scared to listen. That kind of like brings people in. Like
It does. It definitely was reeling you in with each sound. You'd reel you in, and then go up to another level, and you'd reel you in. So it was definitely a dope track and an original.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the whole thing was original. We made the whole thing from scratch. Like, we was starting out with the piano, and then kind of like with the drum patterns and stuff. We were kind of like on a MIDI keyboard, like a Akai MIDI keyboard. So yeah, it was nice.
Nice. That's very dope. That's very dope. Now, I know that you've been doing some performances locally lately. Do you have any events that you have coming up?
Yeah. So this Saturday, I'll be performing at LA Daiquiri. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'll be performing. The doors open at 8. We start performing at about like 9:30. And me and my band.
Tell us the address because it cut out a little bit.
You said the address? Oh, it's Texas Street. What's the exact address? Okay, I got the exact address right here. It's on this flyer. Okay, the exact address is 1881 Texas Avenue. So that's gonna be the address for the event. Yeah.
Hold up that flyer for us, Q Major.
Yep.
There you go.
See that right there?
Right there. April 26th, live in Shreveport.
Yes, y'all gotta be there. Y'all gotta be there. Me and my band's gonna be playing. My band is native to the parish, so y'all gotta show out with them. I'm gonna be having Steven, Aaron. We got James playing with me. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Then we got the keys player, Skylar. Yeah. Y'all don't want to miss it. We got the full vibe out there. We're gonna be playing a lot of familiar covers, some R&B, some pop, kind of gonna mesh them together. So yeah.
Nice, very nice.
And people the original song too. So yeah.
Very, very nice. Well, you'll have to keep us posted when you have some more events, because we do have a lot of viewers that are like out of town. And so maybe like say if you have something coming in May or in June and you know about it, let us know, and then we could keep people posted so they'll know about that.
I got a lot of stuff out of town too. I perform in Dallas a lot, Arizona, stuff like that. So whenever I got those flyers, I'm always posting on my page. So if you ever want to know, you can go to Instagram at Q_major318. That's Q_major318, and you'll be able to see where I be at most of the time. That's where I post most of my information.
Okay, appreciate that. It's always important to get the socials out there so that everybody can follow them. Definitely want to like and follow Q Major. Oh, here we go. We got Suprema Lot in the building.
Uh-oh.
Welcome.
But like the plot just didn't make sense.
Hey,
I'm like, so how y'all go from this to this?
Hold on. Hello?
Hey.
Hold on. Can you hear me, sis?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you. Sound good.
I can't hear you though.
You can't hear me? Check your audio. Check
Homosexual
your settings.
couples walking dogs.
You know, it's probably on the car audio. Check your Bluetooth. See if it's on the Bluetooth. If it's sometimes it messes up when you get in the car.
Heather, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Supreme.
I can't hear you though.
Check your audio. Turn off your Bluetooth and do it through the
I'm with
phone.
Life Giving MC, yo. We in the car, man.
Yo, what's up?
With the
Life Giving
podcast.
MC. We can
We
hear
in New
you.
York, yo. That's how you say it. You can't say New York like a proper person. You gotta say we in New York.
You in New York? Are you in the city?
Yeah. If you say New York like a proper regular person, you ain't nothing. You gotta pretend you have more of an accent than you do and be like, I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I'm sorry. They're laughing because you know I'm right. Dudes from New York will be like, yo, I'm from New York. You ain't talking like that to your school teacher, fool. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy, bro. All right, I'm gonna get off the mic because I can't hear y'all, so I don't know what's going on.
Do you want
Let
to
me
go
come
out
back in and come in. I come out.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right. He'll be back. So that's Supreme. That's what I was telling you about. He's a really, really cool dude. He makes mad crazy tracks. He's a lyrical hip hop artist. He's a producer. He does a lot of stuff. He's a writer. He's pretty cool. Anyways, so let's get back to we'll wait for him to come back in, but I wanted to talk some more about the music, what you got going on, because we have another track of yours to play in just a moment.
Of course.
So I know you have in April. Okay, so what we're saying is that you have the 16th, you have a show coming out Saturday, and then you also have some shows coming up in Dallas. And where else are you performing at?
I'll be performing at the International Rose and Wine Festival too. It's gonna be in Greenwood. I'll be doing that as well. I'm performing at it's a Stems and Sips event. It's kind of like a bouquet bar, a brunch bar. So I'm gonna be playing with my band over there. It's kind of gonna be like a 4-piece. My guitarist, bass guitarist, and then my piano player. So
Nice. That sounds very nice.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, now we're
all right. Nice.
Yeah.
So Stems and Sips.
What's up, Omajar the violinist? I'm sorry I'm late to the get down.
It's Q Major.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You all good? All good, man. What's going
on? He's a local artist out of Shreveport.
Okay, Louisiana in the building. What's up, my baby?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. So I saw him remember when I told you guys I went to go to the Shiloh listening party, the album release party with the listening party. He was performing there, and I had actually seen him at the Sickle Cell event back in September when he was performing over there by LSU. So that's where I originally met him, and I was like, "Yo, I want to do some music with you, get up with you." And then I happened to see him. I was like, "You got to come on the podcast. You got to come talk to the people. Let's play some music. Let them know about your shows." And so here we are. So we played one of his original tracks before. And then we were actually getting ready to play in a minute. He has another track that he did like a cover of SZA. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go ahead and play that right now.
Okay, before you play it, can I just talk because I just got here a little late?
Oh yeah.
So the reason I was late is because I was on a link up with sis, Ann, and she's in the Dominican Republic, and she wants to talk about she's got her Airbnbs and she's helping people immigrate. There was so much money in the Dominican Republic for people looking to collab for hooks with Americans, and I gave her your number. There's so much stuff going on right there. And then Azim, Azim produces up in the studio. He knows how to work it, so I was letting him forward. We're at a 9. And then we were trying to EQ I was EQ the track for what's gonna go on. I have 2 more collabs for you, sis.
Nice.
To take away from, but and that's the reason why I was late to the podcast, and I apologize.
Well, that's dope. I appreciate it. I try to get a hold of you, but I knew you'd be here. I told Q Major, I said sometimes he's a little late, but it's always worth it. I let him know who you were, that you're on the hip hop panel, and a lot of times you bring a special guest. So and it's so funny because I said Life Giving MC, and it's so funny. Didn't I tell you that? I said last time you're probably gonna bring on Life Giving MC, and you totally did.
Yeah. He's right here. The Life Giving MC, Black Farmer. He showed me his The hip hop farmer. I'm sorry, I say Black. He showed me his property today. I went to his farm for the first
Nice.
time,
Oh, that's dope.
and
That's dope.
then I ended up carrying soil.
Yeah, good job, too.
I ended up unpacking soil. But go ahead, play the track, sis. I apologize.
No problem. We're gonna go ahead and play that.
Okay.
Let's give it up for Q Major. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Look, I'm with you. I'm with you. I gotta have my bottled water, and not just it's spring water.
Always.
Yep. We do a lot of water drinking on my show. I put good. I pray over mine, like bless it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Put good vibes in there. That was definitely lovely. And you said that Greenwood event that you got coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Stems and Sips. Now, when is that?
That's gonna be May 10th.
May 10th.
6.
From 6, like what, 6 to 8, 6 to 9?
No, 3 to 6. 3 to 6.
Oh, 3 to 6 in Greenwood, Louisiana.
Yep.
On
May 10th.
On May the 10th in Greenwood. So it's Greenwood, Louisiana. So we can definitely make that trip.
Yeah, and I'll get my aunt Tasha's fashion show. Her Instagram is like Designer Tasha. She's also having a fashion show on that day too.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really nice. Y'all can catch that right after. So.
Oh, very, very nice, very nice.
It's the same place too. It's all the same place. Yeah, it's a very big space that they're gonna have it. So it's a lot of different sections and places. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice vibe altogether. It's a nice it's a nice weekend. It's like from May 8th through the 11th, and really like we're spotlighting most of May 10th. So
that's dope.
It's also gonna be a perfect day for everybody.
Very much so. We may have to get your aunt on here. She's got a fashion clothing line. we can, if you like, we can bring her on the show and we'll interview her. She can show some of her stuff, and then we can talk about the events again. And that'll be another way to highlight her. So just make sure I get that whenever we're done with the show. But I love supporting local people. And a lot of times we do artists and producers and things like that. But we do other people in the industry as far as like fashion designers, or if you do videography, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And different things of that nature. I've had comedians on. I had Julius on here before, Julius Kelly. He's got sickle cell and he came on, and he's a comedian. So we do different people in the industry that we like to have on an interview. We love to have your aunt on, especially since she's got an event coming up. So then everybody can come check out the fashion show and add Sips and Stems. So
she deserves her flowers. Yeah, she has some amazing pieces that she has to show you guys. So I can't wait for everybody to.
Absolutely. So, so what's in the works? So what's in the future for you? Do you have plans? Are you doing another album? Are you doing a full tour, or what are you kind of looking at?
I'm dropping some singles. I plan on dropping some singles. I'm working with some producers to get some stuff going. I'm working with this Grammy Award-winning producer, Ja Bourne and Jordash Grant. And they're out of Dallas. Man, they've been such a extreme pleasure to work with. Just been making like different beats patterns and stuff. We got some crazy stuff coming. Plan on releasing maybe like a 1 to 2 songs, maybe like a 2-song EP, something like that. Kind of, it might be a little jazzy or like on the lo-fi or R&B side. So, just stay tuned to find out. But yeah, it's going to be that coming soon. After this single drops right here, I plan on dropping another one, and maybe in about 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a little bit after Mother's Day. So I plan on getting some more music out there. It's been a little minute since I've dropped music kind of like consistent because I've been on the road just kind of like performing a lot lately. Right. So I kind of owe it to everybody to just put some music out there and just get it. So it's about time. Yeah, I've been sitting on some songs that I feel like should be put out now.
Absolutely. Well, I'd love to make some hip hop songs with you, and even maybe some R&B songs too. And you said you like some of it on the jazzy side, so I do. Sometimes I do the little jazzy side with the hip hop, and sometimes I like a little bit of that with the R&B. But that's definitely dope. We can make that happen. Is there anything else? Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was missing out on what you have coming up on far as that. Do you have another song or tracker that you'd like me to play or get loaded up or anything like that?
I might have one more that you could play. It's the one with my homegirl Shania. We're finna drop that one probably like a month or so.
Oh, so we get a sneak peek. Yeah, that would be dope. We could go ahead and do the sneak peek.
Yeah.
You send it over. Y'all.
Yeah, I just said we play probably like a minute of it or so. We play like a minute of it or so.
No, we can play a little bit. Just let me know. Just like give me the sign. Be like, cut. And I'll cut it. We're gonna have to play.
Right, I'll do like a thumbs up when we can cut. Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. So just send that over, and then we'll get that loaded up right quick, and we'll do it.
I think that's third.
Let me see. I'll check my email right quick.
It might have said DNA.
No, no, I see it. DNA.
Well, it's all good. It was called DNA.
Okay, nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead.
Do you see it? Can you hear me? Can you say that again and cut out?
Give me 1 second. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rewind it back. I see it's playing a different way, so I know I'm gonna have to do this. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to add it. I'm gonna have to present the screen for this one. Give me just a second. I'm gonna share this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Know my faith, lost my space, know my place, but I'm so tired of waiting. I'm so tired of waiting. Yeah. Down on my knees, screaming I don't need no one. I don't need no one. I surround and show up. I put all on my cup, but I got through it all. Yeah. I can't take much more. Lately thinking that was great, but time to have to part our ways.
All right, that was nice. That was nice. Let's give a round of applause.
Yeah.
So that was definitely dope. You want to tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind that song?
So that one's supposed to be on this album that I was supposed to drop like 2 years ago. Really, that's crazy because I've got most of the songs together. I just need to, find a way to introduce that one to the world. But that was in like a period of time where I was just going through a lot of like discernment and detachment, like just in life. So I was really making songs, kind of to describe that. So that song DNA is short for "Don't Need Anyone." So basically, it's how you hear it in the song. I don't need no one. I put all in my cup. It's kind of those type of vibe that's basically saying like, I can conquer this by myself, that type of vibe. Basically kind of like you're in a standoffish stage. So it's kind of fiery too. Like we have like a visual that we'll drop to it when we get ready to drop that song. So yeah, I can't wait for everybody to hear the full works of that. Like it's going to be like a lyric video. The video has like flames and stuff in it to kind of like go with the sound of the song. So it's going to be nice.
It was really, really dope. I see why you gave a little snippet. You want to show all because no, it's definitely dope. I do know I like how when you had her do the vocals, how you did the layering in your original song and you did the building up with like kind of like the crescendo and the energy. I noticed a similarity to that, but that's definitely your style. I like it. It sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
great.
I
really love like cinematic and ambient stuff. I really want to work with a lot of like film producers and stuff and film composers and everything and arrange music and arrange stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm getting into.
Nice. So you kind of like to do the TV shows. Well, not really TV shows, but more of the movies and maybe even video games because we know that there's sync licensing with the movies and with the film. You know that, right?
That's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Right. Well, I know something about that. That I'm looking into that myself as well with some of the music that I'm doing the sync licensing, and things of that nature because I have a track that to me sounds like it could be either for a movie or a TV show. It's actually a track I did with Broken Sword. It's called "Friend in the Rain," and so I've had people tell me that too. They could see it being like how 50 Cent it has like Big Rich Town. Yeah, but I feel like "Friend in the Rain" could be like Big Rich Town. All right, cool. So that's what I'm looking to do that. But I went to Full Sail University. I've done audio production. I've also done music production over there, and we did sound design and like cues and different things like that. So they let you know that you can do different things for the sync licensing, whether you're doing it for TV or movies.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah. We can definitely get into more of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. They have different formats and it just depends on what people are looking for. But there's always a market for music. And especially when you have music that has so much feeling in it too, that could be used for so many different things. I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? With the violin, it shows the motion and then the way that you're crafting in like the sound kind of is like you play it like this, Yeah. But sound also kind of waves in and out or with the crescendo. So it's pretty cool.
What people really don't know is that I play some of the other instruments in those songs too. Like when I played the song, the DNA song, I played the piano. I did like a little drum pad. So it's like, I really love music to the fullest and I try to learn every part to see how each thing just coexists and how they just all click together. So usually, I play like piano, drums, bass guitar, stuff like that, and I try to kind of create all those with my songs. So DNA, was mostly fully produced by me.
That is very dope. So you're multi-talented too. That you play more than one instrument. What is your favorite thing about the other instruments besides violin? I would say because since violin is obviously your main instrument, what would be your second favorite? And then how I don't know if I would say how do they make you feel when you play them, but maybe you know what I mean? How do they make you feel, or with the music, how are you expressing yourself with those different instruments?
So really, like learning these instruments, they just teach me how vital every instrument is to like an orchestra, a band, a group, like every instrument is important. Like if this certain section drops out in a song, you're gonna be able to notice it. Like if say I'm playing in the bass, I'm playing the bass guitar in a band. If I drop out and stop playing, everybody's gonna notice. Like if I'm playing the electric guitar in a band or something, and that person stops playing, everybody's gonna notice in it. So everybody has like an important part to play. But it's like when you hear like a full like production of music, sometimes you don't catch every part, but just kind of like a lot going on that made like that one thing, just go together like that. So I say my second love really is kind of bass guitar. I love playing bass guitar. Just playing the bands. I love, the rock vibe. I've always wanted to have a band, be in one. So the fact that I'm able to do that type of stuff now, like I admire my other bass player so much, Aaron Bradford. Like I always say that he's the coolest bass player in Shreveport, Louisiana. Really in Louisiana, like man, that man is talented. So every time I'm just trying to pick up more skills when I watch him play too.
Absolutely. There's definitely a lot of talent out here, including yourself, Q Major, out in Shreveport. I'm always advocating for people to come out to Shreveport. Shreveport is like the next stop. You can't go all roads lead to Shreveport. If you want to go to Dallas, you got to go through Shreveport. If you're going to New Orleans or Arkansas or Mississippi, you got to go through Shreveport. So it's the port city. We're the SBC. We're super glad to have you here, and glad that you've been doing your thing here in Shreveport, and then like you said, going other places, traveling in Dallas and other places, and that's great. Can't wait to hear from what you have going on.
Of course, man. I've been glad to talk to you guys. I've been glad to be here. I appreciate the opportunity so much.
Absolutely, we'd love to have you on again, and of course, like I said, we'll definitely be spotlight some of the events that she'll be at, because we're gonna get with you on and see if we can't get her on here to talk about that. We love to keep it family over here. You know what I mean? Support each other, support local, support different communities. We support the sickle cell community. I did talk to you a little bit about that with the sickle cell. So hold on 1 second. I do have, let me see, where is it at?
I'm just now looking at the comments. I appreciate y'all so much.
I tried to put them up on the screen where you can see them, but it does get exciting and it does get busy too.
But I couldn't, just see all of them.
Right. Yeah, no, but everyone's definitely feeling the music as they should. It's good music. It's good vibes. And I like that you're versatile too, that you can appeal to different people, different genres. That's definitely a thing now. People used to be kind of boxed in. Now you don't have to be boxed in. I never fit the box. I never fit the mold.
Exactly. You never want people to put a lid on you of your capabilities. I'm Q Major, the violinist, but I'm also Q Major because I can do a lot of other things. Q Major, the violinist, is what people can easily identify me as. But most people really just say Q Major because, that comes with a lot of things. People have seen me play the piano on stage before. People have seen me play the bass guitar and stuff like that. So you kind of see me do a lot of different things. So, yeah.
Versatility, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome. There I go. I've got my little banner, and then I have like a ticker. And so we do show up and shop for sickle cell. We always advocate for our sickle cell warriors and give our love and support to the families out there that are dealing with sickle cell. Whether you have the trait or disease, if you know anybody that's got sickle cell, please send them this way. We're always trying to help. I'm working on doing a nonprofit, and we're also looking for people that have sickle cell trait or disease to get on the compilation album. And I'm also looking to do a documentary on sickle cell. And then hopefully, I don't know, I want to say by the fall, maybe it may be sooner, but I'm writing a book, Eating for Sickle Cell. And so sometime this year, that'll be coming out as well.
Okay, that's perfect.
So we definitely always show up and show out for sickle cell. We might take a little pause for the cause if you want. I do have some little music I can play. I'm not sure if our guests are going to come back. I kind of want to see if they're coming back or not. We can also show this is you right here.
That's the logo.
Check that out.
Pretty dope logo.
I put that up when we were playing the music earlier. We were playing the SZA. I put that up, and I just kind of made a montage of the pictures so they could see some of the the different pictures. They could see your logo and everything like that. If you want, let's see. we can play Friend the Rain if you want to listen to that, and then I'll see if our guests want to come back. And if they don't, and if not, we might go ahead and end the show.
Yeah, I was just about to say because I got a little rehearsal later too for this weekend.
Yeah, no, hold on one second. I'm trying to see where I put that track at. I can play. We'll just play this track right quick, and we'll just play this track. But I do want to thank you for coming out. We're gonna take a quick pause for the cause, and I'm gonna reach out and see if the people come back out. More than likely, they're still traveling. They probably do. So I want to thank you so much for coming out. I mean, it was really great to have you. I would love to have you on again in the future when you have your new project coming out. Please reach out, and I would love to have you interview you again and play the tracks.
I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we do on the Heather Marie Show, where we're bringing real music to you, real artists, real industry people and professionals. We bring some hip hop and we show love for sickle cell, and we do it every time on the Heather Marie Show. Like I said, let's give you a round of applause, and then I'm gonna take a pause for the cause. So let's give him a round of applause, and you have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna see you.
All right, see you later.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and we'll be right back with you after these messages. All right, all right, all right. Thank you guys so much for that pause for the cause. And we're back on the Heather Marie Show, and we're here with Supreme Allah and myself, Heather Marie. What's good in the neighborhood, Supreme?
Hey, what's going on, man? Want to tap in, man? We got Life Giving MC as always in the building. We just about to record him and do the studio thing, do the thing, bada bing, bada boom, pause.
I love that. Do the thing, do that music thing.
You know it.
Bada bing, and pause. You can use that for lyrics.
You know it. So what's going on, man? Is people coming through? What's going on?
Well, I had Q Major coming through. We had Queen Honeybee came through for a minute, then she popped back out. She might have got busy. I know she's been kind of a little busy lately, but she still shares and supports. So always got love for her. I think it's just us for right now. I know you got Life Giving MCs, so we don't have to make it super long, but we always like to give a little shout out for Sickle Cell. We always like to talk a little bit about hip hop or any projects and stuff we got coming out. And I know that you were recently dropping an album. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
I'm dropping an album every day until there's no albums to drop. The homeboy Cello, the comrade, he's home after 13 years, wrongly convicted. Cello's home. We about to drop an EP with him. Me, Azim, the Life-Giving MC, and Lord Vladicus out of Australia. We're gonna be dropping something as a group, like a group project, the three of us, kind of like how Guilty Simpson and Black Milk, they do what's called what's the name of that? Black Axe, the Black Axe group, where it's like a producer and two MCs make a group. So we're gonna be doing a thing like that. Here's Johnny, interestingly enough, is thinking about like we're gonna do an EP where it's like Azim, where here's Johnny. So we're gonna mix like the crime rapper with the
wow. That's dope. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I remember on the album that Here's Johnny song, that was a fire song. I really like the Here's Johnny music, so I would love to hear more from him.
So imagine an album with just Azim.
That's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick because Azim is sick, and I know, and then you come and you put him when you put those flavorisms together, that's gonna be so sick, so dope.
Right. So, I'm not even gonna be on it at all one time. Just let them shine, and like I might say, like step approach, give like woody woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, here's Capadonna, and just put him on that album. I'm not even on it. Like, and that's the thing about this hip hop culture. If you're given something and you have the ability, you should give to the point. Like, so like, if Capadonna decides to get on the album, I'm not even gonna be on the song. Most people would take it the other way and say, "This is my chance. I'm on a song with the platinum guy." No, let the young guy shine and leave it alone. Because it's not about me. It's about making someone younger, talented, more skilled in a multitude of different disciplines. Let's make his situation better, not just do it like. Listen, if it's the right situation and I like the song, you can send me a track from Jay-Z. I'm not gonna do the song if I think Heather sounds better on it. It's about doing what's right, not doing what's ego. I don't make music by ego. I make music by feel, right? Like my mom, because she's a bass player and plays drums and stuff. You don't play music, you feel
Nice.
music.
Feel it.
You don't do music, you live music. So opportunity. So like the thing with Here's Johnny, I would love to have a whole album with Here's Johnny, but let's let Azim do it because the dichotomy, the definitive juxtaposition of having people who are so different in the album, it's nuts.
But it's like the pocket. You got the pocket. One goes here, one's, and it's not that anybody's. It's just that they have different. Those like you ride. One rides it this way, one rides it that way, and it's just gonna gel so nice because it'll just come together like where it all just fit, like it just fits. You know what I mean? Yeah, you put the layering of it. I mean, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
So, can you? Because Azim literally only has like a half an hour before he has to go. Actually, I'm lying because he said 20 minutes. He's been here for 5. Because we were just dropped. We had to do what we had to do. But can you play the Real G bars? for the people. He actually asked if that could happen. He's right here, so you can.
I can play it. Is it SoundCloud? Hey, I got it for you, bro. I got it for you. You know, I always got you. Is it SoundCloud? Is it YouTube? Where am I playing from?
Yes, ma'am.
SoundCloud. All right, give me just a second.
The
Let me go to
real
my
G-
SoundCloud.
He's
The real
particularly-
G.
Yeah, it's the second song on my track. He's particularly proud of that. He did what he's supposed to do. I mean, stand for what's right is crazy too, but the real G bars has been getting a great response. I'm actually probably tonight or tomorrow gonna put up a whole album because we have that many songs together. Even though it's on SoundCloud, and I'm kind of against doing this, I'm gonna re-release it through DistroKid and remastered because I've got like $1,000 worth of mastering credit with them. I might as well do it and put it up there. So people could really hear us in a real stereo format because we've been doing a lot lately. Primal Mega and Laserbeat. And for those who that don't know, Primal Mega is Optimus Prime's original name, and Laserbeak is one of the cassette tapes that would be inside of Soundwave. People also call him Soundwave, right? And he would shoot tape decks out of his chest, and each tape deck had a different name, had a specific function, right? So like Mike Booth is Ravage, you know what I'm saying? Azim the Life Giving MC is Laserbeak, and everybody has a specific. So it's like we're cassette tapes popping out of a boombox with a specific purpose and stuff. So it's like, you know, I think about things before I do them and say them.
I mean, I love that idea because let me tell you something. One of my favorite gifts I ever got was that boombox my grandma got me when I was in first grade. I had the big black boombox. It had double cassette tapes and the CD player on top.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
I just remember. I remember I had that boombox like forever, and I was making. That's where I started making the mixtapes off that box.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me, now, can you put that name in the chat? I was trying to look it up, but I lost my place on SoundCloud. We started playing a different track.
All right.
What's the name? I'm in SoundCloud now. Tell me the name of the track so I can pull it up right quick.
The real G bars is the second track on my page.
G bars. Okay.
Play that for the people one time before we get out of here.
It took me 20 minutes to write, and I recorded it in 3 takes.
All right. So okay, let me share this tab.
You have to talk louder to project. If it's not through the mixer. Go ahead, say it again.
All right, I'm gonna play it right now.
Hold on, sis. Wait. You just say something.
It took me 20 minutes to write, and I only got it on my 3rd take. So that was fun.
Oh, dope.
All right, go ahead, sis. For the people.
Okay.
They turn the party out. Real G shit. If you a gangster, I commend you. Real G shit. If you a gangster, I commend you.
Worked on my craft, not sure what you did with your time, but the lack of effort can be clearly heard in your rhyme. Think being in G, the only thing that counts. Streets pay for L scale, I got that by the ounce. Kilo flows got broken down. OT, I turned the dry parish to smoke a town. I'm home, rappers, I suggest you focus now. Preparation's key, and I'm over prepared. I got enough ammo to shoot balls non-stop for over a year. Wins the locks, my import game got me well respected. Master networking, the needed dots got connected.
It's all perfection, my craft, my pen calls a stellar explosion, prepare for the backdraft. And that's that, I cats, all guard, all over the flashbacks. The early part of the mental, not coincidental, I was over the yak that. Highest level like abracadabra, not mad match, but action packed. Matter of fact, on the point at which all matter remains intact. And when I attack, the universe reacts back. The Big Bang was me quick at the back of my pen, so my rhymes can start from scratch. Black, the stars remain from my ink splash. Facts, the brightest star remains like giving unlimited raps. That's rhymes universal, 360 degrees of virtue. From Boston to Houston, the best elementals, what did it do? As I prepare to meet my moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Real G shit. If you a gangster, I commend you. Real G shit. If you a gangster, I commend you. Real G shit. If you a gangster, I commend you.
The important thing about that track is the kid CPH, right? He's a Muslim. He's from Denmark, and you know he currently is experiencing a lot of racism and Islamophobia. Thank you, Islamophobia. And the weird thing is that now that Trump's got back in power, you have people in different countries who are literally thinking that like Trump making fun. Let me compose my thoughts. people are thinking that Trump making fun of disabled people, Islamic people, Black and brown people. How can you be in a different country and think that him making fun of people in America makes you think you got the right to make fun of people in your country? Like, guess what? And it's like I literally saw someone harassing an Islamic person in a grocery store and saying, I got freedom of speech, but you're in Copenhagen. Do you know that freedom of speech is something that's American specifically? You don't have the right to say you have freedom of speech in Pakistan or in London. It's an American law. But Trump has got people so crazy that they're thinking they can do what the YT people are doing in America to Muslims and people in different countries. And it's very sad.
I don't see how anybody could even think that hate speech was free speech anyways, because hate, you know what I'm saying? That's not really free speech if you're being hateful. You can, it's one thing you can do this, but if you're just outright being like hateful, you know what I mean? That's not
I will say this. I will say this. I'm not one of them people that like deals with like I'm so woke, right? Like in America specifically, you do have a right to do whatever you want, even if it's hateful. Now what they're doing is they're making it that you got the right to say whatever you want. You can get a tattoo right here. You do whatever you want to do, right? You do it, right? In another country, though, you don't have the right to do that. You literally have YT people, because that's what the majority of Europeans are. They're thinking that because Trump has a loud voice, that it's making it that you can do what we do in America. You can't do what we do over here.
Yeah, I can't go somewhere else and do that over here. I can't go do that. Like if I go to Nigeria, or if I go to China, or if I go to wherever I go, I can't go do what they do over there and do that over here. It don't work like that. Even if I want to get the same foods, it's gonna be hard to get the same food in the same quality. But I want to get over there, over here, it's gonna be tough because it's not native to that. So I mean,
it's not the same, sis. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's definitely not the same.
So I thought it was important to make sure, like, because CPH Ripe and I mean, I got mad songs with him, but I felt at this moment it was important for him to send me, well, not send me. I felt it was important to use that particular beat, because if you listen to the scratch, the way he's doing the hook, he's like, how it go? He's like, real G-ish. If you were gangster, I commend you. It's not about it. You have to be a gangster to be rapping on this song. It's real G-ish. We're godly. If you're a gangster, I still commend you on that, because that might be your necessary walk in how you think about life, right? And it was also like a shout out to Gangstar and some type of foundational hip hop thing, right? Because we are foundational FBAs.
You're right.
We are FBAs. So it was very important, and like, and Azim picked it up the way he needed, the life-giving MC. See, the problem is I always say Azim, and even you, and even in private conversations, you say Azim, but we have to start saying the life-giving MC more and more, because what's happening is, like, I've got like 13 producers want songs from him. They're sending me beats. He's about to have a song on the Wu-Tang app.
Nice. That's real nice. That's what's up. Congratulations, life-giving MC.
He's coming. He's walking up. But the problem is, Heather, I'm so used to saying Azim. My mother calls him. She says, I love you. You know, he's around us so much that I say Azim. I forget to say what needs to be said, which is the life-giving MC, to make sure he starts to resonate a little more, because call him Azim, my mom calls him Azim, you know, whatever, you know. But the fact of the matter is, what's important is finding the time to deal with artists that ain't just rappity rapping. He's talking about things that are of substance. And what's important, and this is going to be part of my class on Monday, is that he's actually resonating more than people that have spent money to get on. But by talking and having a message, he's actually getting somewhere. I have 13 different producers that want him to record right now. Check my email. I'm sure I'm going to find something new right now. So,
yeah, I heard some of those lyrics in there, and I heard how he threw in the elementals and different things. If you know about that, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of a deep place to start. But I mean, I know about that. So I when I hear gems and little snippets and And then I mean the lyrical skill, boom, and then he threw that, then he threw it in there, and I'm hearing elementals, and he hitting every little lick on the like I don't want to say the consonant, but the way he's doing the alliteration, the way he's doing the rap, and then he throw that in there, and you hear that word, and then he throw something else in there, and you hear that, and you like that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
He's got it, you know, and the thing is like that's what we should support, right? This kid, not to call him a kid, disrespect. This man is here, if not every day, every other day. I see this dude so much. We just did an international hip hop film festival. I have to call the film festival for legal purposes. We just did that from, well, it was Thursday. We didn't go Thursday, but from Friday to Sunday, we're there every day. My thing is it's not even like I'm putting him on. He's actually putting me on.
That was dope. Yeah.
He's still younger, but he's moving in spaces and doing things, and it was very exciting because as we had a merch booth and we're selling things and doing things, he has a whole box where the whole community can grab seeds and grow your own food. And everyone grab food, giving back, nonprofit, and doing things that are the right thing to do. So I have to take a step back and say, not only are his skills appropriate and what we have, he's actually a person that he really lives what he's talking about. And I can insist, well, we've talked, so you know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
He don't just talk and okay, whatever. There's things where it ain't got nothing to do with music or nothing. He gonna help me with the situation. So he deserves the props and respect in the way it's going right now. And I'm gonna say this right now, because I'm sure this is recorded. And guess what? 3 months from now, I'm gonna say the same thing. His trajectory is crazy high. Everyone's trying to request him for songs and features. And sis, I even suggest that I send you a beat and you do a hook, and he'll do what he got to do.
Bet you got that. You got it.
I'll stop talking. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That enough said. You got it. You got it.
You know,
I support that. I definitely support Black and Brown Farmers. I support what he's about. Then we had him on the show. He talked about what he's doing lyrically and how much more skill he is used by purposely not making sure that he's not using any curse words in the rap so that it's available to all Asian genres without filtration. So none of his music will ever have to be filtered or censored in any way, and the true art can come through. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you if you use curse words in there, because we all do what we do. You know what I'm saying? But it's nice to have somebody that's doing something, taking a different lane and avenue, or something that no one's out there really doing. Kendrick did that for like the Super Bowl. I know he did that, but I love to see new faces doing new things and setting the precedence for other people and setting a right path. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of doing all these things, we want the good path.
Algorithm. I'm glad for the algorithm when you say certain names. Kendrick can't even mess with this kid. Kendrick can't mess with this kid right here, yo.
Oh, he's got. I mean, just what we played tonight, you hear the skills in there. The linguistics was like, yo. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Only reason I said that is because a lot of people know what watched that Super Bowl, and a lot of people saw that he did make sure that he properly removed all the curse words and everything out of that, and we don't always see that. So that was nice to see in the popular culture. Yeah, it was nice to see in pop culture see that somebody would do that. That was nice to see, because that's not what we've been seeing.
We have to just, yo, sis, I love you to death, man.
But you gonna correct me? I already know.
Not at all. No, not at all, babe. We have to get to a place where what we don't do is always make the reference to someone that's popular on a level where we don't know how they got there, what they did, whatever. What I'm talking about, particularly for me, and if you know I'm gonna go, so if it's too much, please tell me. I'll stop talking now.
You go.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Whenever I talk about Broken Sword, the conversation comes up because he's Power Rule, right? So he Puerto Rican. So the conversation, oh, well, he's good for a Puerto Rican, but he ain't Big Pun.
What?
Whenever, yo, sis, I can send you videos. Yo, last night, The song, the Molotov cocktail, got played on 19 different shows, and every time there was whatever it was. 8 shows that I've had them play Azim's ish, they were like, well, he ain't most def though. And then and guess what?
I see what you're saying. The comparison, we got to stop making those comparisons because they're their own person, they're their own genre, they're their own everything.
So now I'm even telling myself because Azim didn't even know that.
Wow.
Azim didn't even know that. When I had him played on the radio shows, whatever we're doing, I mean, most of the songs are on my page, so it's me just really getting my own music played, right? But they're like, yo, your dude nice, but he kind of sounds like Talib Kweli. I said, hold on. When I talk to the DJ, I say, yo, hold on. I say, yo, son, hold on. Do you understand something? This man is young compared to me. He is a student, in my opinion, I'll say, in my observance of self-suffice. Self-suffice is Comrade Camp. Self-suffice has been teaching in schools in Connecticut and New York for the last 20 years. Self-suffice's best friend is Talib Kweli. Who you think he gonna sound like?
I love Talib Kweli. I listen to him like, you know, early 20s.
And at some point, everybody sounds like somebody. So let's not try to be like let's not try to find a reason to say the God ain't nice, and then you just try to undermine what Comrade is doing when it's like, yo, son, you know dudes is nice. Let it go. Let it go. Don't matter if you like me, you know me, you heard my music. Like I talk that coke talk, but I talk like, yo, flipping rhymes like coke, the rhyme 9, right? Don't say I'm a violent rapper. You can't say I ever cursed on a record. Don't say he's Talib Kweli. You could say it's reminiscent. And Azim is what are you going to do? If I grew up listening to Bobby Brown, but I sing and I sound like Bobby Brown, don't make a problem out of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone's gonna have their influence. It's like
hold on, sis. He's gonna talk. I'm gonna talk for himself. My bad.
I just say people say I remind them of Rakim, KRS, Q-Tip, Nas. I heard Andre 3000 today. I heard Talib. I heard Lauryn Hill. I think there's always a toss when someone says you sound like someone still. I get like a gentle Tupac a lot because
Revolution.
It is what it is. I keep flipping styles, and that was no beat. I'm gonna match and do what the beat told me to do, and that vibration, whatever the person want me to do. I don't take no offense to it. I'm straight. I'm gonna keep working at the end of the day, and hopefully, I'll meet and surpass the impact of some of these people, just because it's time for another one to rise to that level. And I'm gonna pass off to somebody else when my time is done.
And where I say, sis, that the problem is that when like you hear how he's talking, right? Because like this is not rehearsed. Like me and him work organically. We flow, man. We just all day, right? He's been here since the hip hop festival. He's either met me somewhere or we might not even record it. But I've seen this man every day going on. It's going on damn near 2 weeks. He's got you couldn't even believe.
Wow.
My problem is when somebody says like, how are you trying to pick apart and find a problem with this? When is it enough? Right? We had this conversation earlier. Remind me if I'm wrong in the verbiage, but it was like, first they complained about my mastering. So then I mastered them properly. Then they were like, the drums are too loud. So I turned them down. And now what I did was I literally can make 5 songs in 20 minutes, but I didn't do that. I spent an hour on one song. What are you going to complain about now? You going to say he's a Muslim? I mean, I don't know the verbiage.
They better not go there with that though, because I don't play that. I know I'm not going to play that. I don't play that for the people.
But what I'm doing though, Heather, is I'm trying to eliminate. If you remember me when you first met me, I put out 15 songs in a day. I'm taking my time now, especially when it comes to Azim stuff, because it's like I'm trying to eliminate anything you can complain about.
That's nuts.
You can't complain about the mastering. What are you going to complain about now? Because I'm taking 3 hours, like, I don't say 3, but
Who's complaining? That wait, I want to know who's complaining. That's what I'm saying. Who's complaining? I mean, gosh. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody else is putting out records like that like not like that at that quality and at the level. And I haven't heard like a crappy song. I mean, for better terms, you know what I'm saying? I haven't heard I don't know. I've never put on one of them tracks and be like, you know what I'm saying?
The kid doesn't do anything bad. So it's like people just want to find something to complain about, right? Because
I don't worry about the
what I did was today, because he got the new song coming for the Wu-Tang. I made sure I took my time to edit and go crazy on the mastering. That is only pushing me to see what I can do. I don't care. I'll record it one take and SoundCloud and go. And I make more money than anybody, so I don't care. I care about what he's going through as an artist because I'm gonna put him in the best light because I'm putting him to the conditions for the right thing. You know what I mean?
No, he's doing it. He is doing the right thing. He definitely is.
He's busting ass.
I know it.
Trill, niggas know that he's busting ass. You should do a hook, give it to Azim, let him do his thing, and then woody woo because you are the top hook singer and seller in this business. And I'm gonna have him cash after you the money, and then let's talk about that though. You know what I mean? You with it? You feel me?
I'm down.
I already got the beat from Mega Spins.
I'm down. I'll be ready. I
can cash after you the fee. We can do it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll do it.
Okay. We'll talk about it after I mean, I don't care. But my thing is like, and that's why I say, I'm not reserved, and I'm glad people watch the podcast. And thank y'all for tapping in Worldwide Collaboration. You know what I mean? We love the WWC. But participation is what's required. You know what I mean? The guy right here shows and prove for what's going on with the Beretta 9 and the Kill Army, and we sturdy and solid in what it is. I promise you will participate in what we need to do. He doesn't live too far from me, so that makes it super convenient. Like I'm sure if you live down the street from me, you might be here every day as well. But
I'm sure we'd be recording every day. We'd be like, let's go.
But the difference is not from you, but the difference is from because there's a lot of people in Hartford. There's a lot of people from Queens. It's a lot of people in my area that ain't here. Content of character matters a lot. You don't have to show up. You don't got to give me money for my daughter to see other things. You know what I'm saying? Content of character matters a lot too. So it's not okay. You might got skills, but do you also have what it takes to be what is a stand-up respectable citizen? And I would say the life-giving MC. I hate to change the podcast and make it all about him, but let's be real. The kid's got what the goods are required, right? What do you look for in a human? You look for loyalty, respect, dedication. Game over. There's nothing else to talk about. Loyalty, respect, dedication. You apply that to hip hop, do you know how good your music will be?
A1.
I'm gonna leave it there though, sis, because I know you want to get up out of here. Because I can go. We can podcast on that. and what you need to do is set up your super chats on YouTube, because super chat allows a person to send like whatever. Let's talk about it offline.
Yeah, I need to get that.
Yeah, because you know me, when I go on StreamYard, I'm also on YouTube, right? If the person wants to drop a comment,
we're gonna set all that up and maximize it.
Listen to this. If a person wants to send me a comment on YouTube, I need $20 a comment. It'll go up there. I get super chat. Like my YouTube crazy. 9 super chats at $20 a pop. You see the numbers. I don't care if people are listening or whatever, because to be able to engage in this environment that Heather Maria set up for us, you should pay $20 a comment. And that's fine, because respect what she's bringing to you. If I never am on Heather Marie's show, I'm saying this for my YouTube people, so that y'all respect her grind. if I'm never on Heather Marie's platform, I wouldn't have got the money I got from y'all super chats last week. So when she does go live on YouTube, y'all make sure that y'all respect her super chat game. I'm sure how to set it up. Next week, we need super chat. Y'all know what it is for the comments. You know how the super chat gets there and it gets to the comrades. And things that have helped. And honestly, Heather, I gotta thank you because some of the things, like he was on your stream last week or 2 weeks ago, these things are helping him too. And if it's helping him, it's helping me. And if it's helping me, you know it's helping you, sis. But I'm gonna show you how to set the super chat up and get the boxes and everything. Because if you come up here, wipe your feet on my rug. Because I know you got StreamYard, but I'm on YouTube. Do not violate my house. Send a donation. Because I'm gonna give it to Heather Marie. Do that. I do have to record this boy. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. He ain't a boy. He's a man. I do gotta record him, sis.
All right, so we can go ahead and call that a show. It was an amazing show, and of course, we'll see you again next week. And you come on if he wants to come on again. We can. We's always welcome to come on as well.
No,
like
talk to him. Talk to me about him.
So,
talk to him about him. Don't talk to
you
me
always.
about
So listen, you're always welcome. You're always welcome on the Heather Marie Show. If you're more than welcome to come back on the show next week. Come chat it up with us. Come play some music. You know what I'm saying? Do some lyrics, talk about some hip hop. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll make this music happen. It's a thing, and that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's try to make Thursday. This is what it is. Thursday, the God hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God says.
Thing kind of popping, Paul. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You got it, kid.
I see you popping in, right, Queen? Queen. We about to wrap it up.
Who's that?
That's Queen Honeybee.
Tell her call my phone. Tell her call me.
Call Queen. We finna wrap it up out of here. We got love for all of y'all. We got love for hip hop. Love for everybody with this dealing with sickle cell trait disease. We out here trying to do real music, make real things happen, and help out the community. Yes. We're not trying to do it. We are doing it. We doing it.
We're not trying.
We are doing it.
That part.
That's right. That part.
Hold on. It's a freestyle. Come on, check them out. Go.
And yo, son, my insights, what I've been, no doubt here, do what my thing is, me too pop, not here, but I am. I do what my thing for sure, I am, take it out for sure, with the heart of my life, no one come off the top like this fight, so we do what my thing and who am I, the life living, let me see you from heartbeat, and that's the check, the end, that's the respect of your region, so I'm in my element, when we talking, let's see it, breaking. Right, even DJing until I be striking it like lightning up over here for sure. My thing, this is how we giving. I'm up in this, and I've been giving you higher, more powerful images so people can see different things. And this is okay. Yeah, the beats on my back. I was thinking there was going on. Did that thing just end? But nah, we got here steady walking like a couple of times. Just my thing for sure was a beat with some other top. I am applying it. With the hood up, cause I'm from the north end, and that is what's up.
Yeah.
The hip hop farmer. I wear a hood 24/7 when I'm out in the summer heat. What is bomb, son? People be the sound from me, but I ain't gonna catch those heat things, son. I got melanin, and that's what it be when I'm out there. So when my seeds harvesting, getting from what I reap, people gotta eat. So I'm giving them actual physical food as well as the knowledge, and that's just how it is, son. And I did not go to no college. I just walk the top and read. I'm doing my thing. Rhymes like smooth stones, stick out Goliath and read.
Yeah.
I can keep going forever. I'm just gonna stop right there.
Nah, you got it. You the mic. Yeah. That's the life-giving MC, man. Raising money, giving out food to the community, raising money for sickle cell, dealing with people going through mental health, I ain't going rhyme for the folks that's blind, that's reading in Braille. That's it. Escape the jail. Thank you, Heather Marie, for having us.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo, true indeed. Thank you, Heather Marie. We about to be done with this music thing. Oh, yes, true indeed. Hype to hear you sing. All up in the hooks. We about to get this thing straight up. I'm on my Sam Cooke. Okay, be stopped. All right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sis.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That was Comrade Camp in the building. The rhythm gang.
Chamber Wu-Tang.
Chamber Wu-Tang.
Zoom.
That's right. That's right. Zoop.
You know it, kid. Y'all see you tomorrow on the team. You know what I mean?
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, I'm Ghost, kid.
Peace. And we out.